I remember my taxi driver saying he was taking a loan on his credit card to buy cannabis stock. Do you think this is just an anomaly, a speed bump, and we're going to see the kind of returns to this market that James is asking?
Look, I think there's absolutely opportunity in this market, but where the winners are going to be defined are the ones that create brands. I mean, look, okay, I work for Phillip Morris, right? The largest tobacco company, or at least one of the largest tobacco companies in the world. We don't sell tobacco, we sell brands. So we sell Belmont, we sell Rothmans, we sell Next, Marlboro, IQOS, which is our new heated tobacco product. That's where...
This is quickly turning into a shameless plug.
Isn't it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Anyway, that's where the value is, because if you just keep selling commodity product, it becomes a race to the bottom. And if you want to protect margins, you need to build brands. And the ones that are going to be able to do that are the ones that are going to win.
Jon-Carlos, how do you look at this whole market?
They're both right. Brand identification, recognition is critical, but you have to build a brand. But I think this is just the tip of the iceberg, Tony. I think, you've got the whole market for infusibles and edibles and tinctures and oils opening up. This is going to be huge. You're talking about displacing pharma, perhaps, as a medicinal resource. This is how big CBD and CBN and all the offshoots of cannabis can be. That's why you have, I think, big pharma and big tobacco just lurking in the background, waiting to pounce. And to Setti's point, I think brand is very critical, but there's also the medicinal side.
Yep. So James, you're hold on, James. You're frothing a lot when you're talking south of the border, but I look up at Canada, and I consider it somewhat of a bong show. I mean, we're not allowed packaging. We're in some markets, 10 provinces, 3 territories, no set, no scale. I mean, we've attracted a lot of capital. Do you think there's still sort of a 2.0 for Canada where we can get our act together and become a dominant player in terms of building the brands that Setti's calling for, global brands?
I think we've learned some things, but I think if you look at the bigger Canadian players, again, they're trying to make their mark outside of Canada. Canada's not a big market. You know this from the cigarette business. It's, I mean, it's a good market, but it's not.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. But let me just say this: the one thing you need to look at, the Cannabis 2.0 or 3.0 will be the entrance of the global market. So you're going to have Europe, which is a medical-focused market. You're going to have the UK. You're going to have all these countries that have early days still in the cannabis sector. So don't discount the fact that a Canadian company can still operate like a Canopy or someone like that and build a brand through those markets and those channels, which are still very nascent.
So are we in a situation where Canada is going to lose that first mover advantage because we're standing still where these new markets are going to come in and bring out the brands that you're calling for, bring out the kind of packaging and the retail environment that actually consumers covet?
I wouldn't go there. I don't think we're going to lose that. If anything, now that we are opening up the markets to the edibles and all this other offshoot of the industry, I think we're going to continue to have the first mover advantage. And if anything, countries around the world are looking to Canada's regulatory model to see how we did it. So we are an example for the rest of the world. For example, we're about 3 to 4 years ahead of Australia right now. And Australia is going through the same motions and steps that Canada did 3 to 4 years ago. So I think we're well positioned.
Flows through Canada as well. I mean, that's really where we hang our hat. No.
So you're the capital markets, you've attracted it, you're feeling bullish, but this group should be feeling this way, that it's a bit of a speed bump, but we're looking for a very big and prosperous world.
Big, just don't buy into the story of new grow opportunities if they're domestic. Don't buy someone who's telling you the story that I'm going to grow another field.
The story is a farm. You're selling it's a cash crop. It doesn't matter whether you're growing cannabis or eggplants, right? You're just growing a crop. I mean, if you want to kind of get into the value chain from sort of seed to spliff.
I don't know, I hear those eggplant spliffs or something.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go.